Hello there, my lovely BTS Taehyung family! Can you believe it has already been 3 months since all our boys completed their service? Time really flies when you are waiting for love, does it not? They were staying in LA, pouring their hearts into creating a masterpiece album for next spring. But now, they have all returned safely to Korea. I am so relieved. I am sure they are just dying to tell us all about it on Weverse Lab soon. I can already feel the excitement bubbling up. Now, let us talk about our fearless leader, Namjoon, who just celebrated his 31st birthday on the 12th. Right now, the fashion world is buzzing with Milan Fashion Week, running from September 23rd all the way to the 29th. Our worldwide handsome Jin already graced the Gucci show as an ambassador and returned home a few days ago, looking like a prince. And now, it is Namjoon's turn to shine. He is the ambassador for Bottega Veneta, and their show is happening on September 28th local time. Just yesterday, he appeared at Incheon International Airport to head to Milan. And oh my god, he looked absolutely breathtaking. He was wearing this chic Bottega Veneta beige outerwear with a crisp white inner shirt. Simply perfection. Paired with black pants and sunglasses, he radiated such a powerful, mature aura. I think my heart stopped for a second. And did you see that carry-on bag? It was so stylish and cute, just like him. His hair was blonde, matching his outfit perfectly. Honestly, he looked like a walking work of art. I could stare at him all day. We heard he attended the show late last night. I am really looking forward to screaming about all the details with you tomorrow. But that is not all. Namjoon was recently appointed as the global ambassador for Samsung Art TV, which is huge! A vlog of his time in Europe for that event was released on the official YouTube channel, and I was so surprised and touched by what I saw. There is one specific part that has Japanese armies completely losing their minds right now. When Namjoon was riding in the car, the music playing in the background, it was Henri's Remember Summer Days. And not only that, but fans also identified Woman W's Tragedy by Hiroko Yakushimaru. Can you believe it? These are classic Japanese songs from the 1980s. I never expected him to be listening to such nostalgic city pop. We already knew that Tay-Tay and Jungkooki love Japanese city pop, remember? It was such a hot topic before, but realizing that Namjoon listens to it too, it feels like we are learning a new secret about him. As a fan, it just makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. The reaction on social media was explosive. Fans were saying things like, I watched his vlog before bed and suddenly I heard Henri and Hiroko Yakushimaru. My chest feels so hot. Is this Namjoon's personal playlist? Everyone was saying, city pop must really be trendy in Korea. His taste in music is just so wide and sophisticated. Looking at the beautiful scenery and seeing Namjoon so relaxed and innocent, it really brings tears of joy to my eyes. I am sure many armies from that generation gasped when they heard Woman playing in the car. It is such a legendary song. And hearing Henri while looking at the Dutch landscape, it makes me want to pack my bags and travel right now. Thank you so much, Namjoon, for this wonderful gift of a vlog. The comments were flooded with people who were just so moved by his song choices. Isn't it just the best feeling in the world when your favorite person listens to the same music as you? It feels like destiny. I really hope he talks more about his love for city pop in a future live stream. I would be glued to the screen. Now, let us move on to our precious Taehyung. He recently attended Freeze Seoul 2025 events and has been spoiling us with updates. He has been interacting with ARMY so much on Weverse lately, hasn't he? He really knows how to make us feel loved. Well, our sweet Tay-Tay updated his Instagram and stories yesterday and oh my, he posted so many photos and videos. It felt like a massive present just for us. He even added a message saying it was a summary of the last 3 months. How thoughtful is that? Among all those treasures, I have to show you the ones that have everyone talking. First, look at this video right here. It looks just like the one Jimin posted before. It is Tae and Jimin playing in the sea near LA. But wait, look closer. The content is slightly different. I think this video from Tae was actually taken before the one Jimin showed us. If you connect the two clips, it looks like Jimin is running towards Tae, jumping over the waves with both hands. And then they hold hands. They jump together in perfect sync. It seems like Jimin chased after Tae, who was already in the water, just so they could play together. My heart is melting. And if you squint, you can see someone filming them in the reflection or shadow. Rumors say it is probably Jungkook. That means the video Jimin posted might have been filmed by our golden maknae too. The three of them together? It is just too beautiful for words. Oh, my heart! Watching V and Jimin together just proves their bond is truly unbreakable, doesn't it? It was such a lovely video. But hold on to your hearts, ARMY, because this next clip is something special. We see our beloved V with the talented 070 shake. And look at RM just vibing along. The energy here is absolutely electric. I can't say for sure what magic they are cooking up in there, but since they are getting cozy in the recording booth, I think a legendary collaboration is destiny. Even though they have to keep it a secret for now, I bet everything will be revealed as we get closer to that spring album release next year. Just imagining it gives me butterflies. Now, let's gaze at this next photo. That handsome man with V is Prince Charles. He started young at 16, writing hits alongside producers like Red One for icons like Usher. He has penned songs for queens like Beyoncé, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, and even Rihanna. In fact, he co-wrote Needed Me for Rihanna's Anti album in 2016. A true musical titan. And there is our V, standing shoulder to shoulder with such greatness. It makes you wonder if this is another hint for the upcoming masterpiece next spring? I am sure the answers will bloom beautifully as the release date approaches. Look here! He was also spotted with the American rapper Tizo Touchdown. They look deep in the zone, so I am definitely sensing another hit song in the making. It seems so many American legends are weaving their magic into this spring album. I am so proud. And speaking of magic, look at this shot of V relaxing by the pool. It actually reveals the secret location where our boys held their song camp. It is a breathtaking mansion in Beverly Hills worth $25 million. 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a gym, and a theater room. We even got a peek at the bedroom. Truly a palace worthy of our superstars. Don't you agree? Now, notice this microphone plate? It says Conway Recording Studios, founded in Los Angeles back in 1976. This legendary spot has over 40 years of history. Everyone from Taylor Swift and Adele to Justin Timberlake and Ariana Grande has created magic here. I get chills thinking that Michael Jackson stood in these very halls. I wonder what masterpieces he created there. I bet just breathing that air gave our boys incredible motivation. Then there was this adorable Instagram story. When a fan on Weverse said the baby's nose is shining, our witty Jin replied instantly. He teased, "Is this what they call modern art? Is that it?" Oh, Jin, you always make us laugh. Then, like a summoned hero, Jin appeared again in the comments. When asked, "Jin, what are you doing?" he shared a precious story about meeting V during recording. V asked him, "Oh, Jin, do you live in the studio?" And poor Jin replied, "I want to go home too." Don't worry, my loves. V wasn't angry at all. It was just their playful banter. Jin clarified, "I don't live here. I have a home." It sounds like our hardworking Jin has been recording for hours and hours. I think V just noticed his dedication. They probably crossed paths at the HYBE headquarters. Even though they are busy, seeing them chat like normal brothers warms my heart so much. And speaking of our precious V, remember that Instagram story from a few days ago? We saw him running along the beautiful Han River. He even showed us a screenshot proving he ran over 10.2 kilometers. What incredible stamina! Before that, V came to visit us on Weverse. An ARMY mentioned running at the Han River after work. They asked, "Have you ever met ARMYs while running?" V's answer was so touching. He said, "So many of you. But I am serious. You were all so gentle. You didn't crowd me or ask for anything. You just respected my space." You didn't run with me and pretended not to care. But then you flashed the BTS hand sign as you passed. It made me feel so good, and I laughed with joy. He realized, since no sighting reports came out, you were all protecting his privacy. I think I'm going to cry. ARMY, you are the best. He sweetly said, "I really need to give you a present next time we meet." And because of that precious promise, he is actually visiting that spot often. That is the adorable reply he left for us. I am sure he is writing from the bottom of his genuine heart, don't you think? To be honest, it is hard to imagine a global superstar just jogging down the street like a normal person. But this moment made me realize he really is out there, living his best life just like us. And guess what, my loves? On the very day our Tay-Tay was out running, destiny intervened. We have a heart-stopping eyewitness account. This story comes from a lovely Japanese army. / You absolutely have to hear this. It is too cute. She said, please listen to this fairy tale-like moment that actually happened. / I just got back from my very first trip to Korea. Yesterday, I went sightseeing at the Han River, hoping to see the fountain show and visit Starbucks. I watched the 7:30 fountain show for a bit, then started walking toward the floating Starbucks. We were strolling so slowly. We must have been blocking the path. Suddenly, a runner stopped right behind us. Then, in a flash, 3 men breezed past us. Even from the back, I could tell. On the right was our golden-haired leader, Namjoon, and on the left, someone who looked like their manager, Hyung. And in the middle, oh my god, it was our Tet! The 3 of them were chatting away so happily, giggling and having fun. They walked for a moment, but just before the floating Starbucks / they started running again and disappeared into the night. We whispered to each other. No way, that wasn't Tae and Namjoon, was it? But deep down, we knew. It was definitely them. His outfit, his cap, it matched perfectly. / he really does run along the Han River. I have no photos, no proof, so maybe no one will believe me. But for me, it wasn't a dream. It was real. What a miracle for my first trip to Korea. Even seeing just his back and the way he walked, if you are a Tae stan, you would recognize him instantly. His shoulders and arms were so strong and manly, yet his legs were so long and slim. His body proportions were absolutely breathtaking. That was her story. Since Tay-Tay's outfit matched perfectly, I think we can say this is 100% true. Oh, I am so jealous. It seems our lovely prince wasn't running alone. / he was enjoying a sweet jog with Namjoon and their manager. Perhaps they ran together for a while and then went their separate ways to go home? / just imagining it makes me smile. What a precious memory to cherish forever. / I am so happy for you. Congratulations! And like this lovely army, if we are lucky enough to see them, / let's protect their peace and not call out to them, okay? / promise? When I think back, on June 12th of last year, our eldest Jin finally returned to our arms. Then, 4 months later on October 17th, our sunshine Hobie came back. And finally, this year on June 10th, Namjoon and our beloved Tae returned, followed by Jimin and Jungkook on the 11th and Yoongi on the 21st. At long last, our 7 stars have reunited as one complete BTS. One of them was staying in LA, working hard on a new album scheduled for next spring, just for us. But he finished his schedule and flew back to Korea last month to be with the members. What kind of group activities are waiting for us? / when will they announce the world tour details? / my heart is racing just thinking about it. Today, I shared these heart-fluttering updates about our boys, / because I know you miss them as much as I do. That is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching and sharing these emotions with me. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Let's continue supporting them together forever.